Yo guys, it's Phuriate here. We've got another boss for you from Metal Gear Rising. We've got Senator Armstrong. So here we go. We've got the first phase, which is like just batter him. You can use your sub-weapons, you can use your pincers, you can use whatever you want. And literally this should be over in a couple of seconds like that. And then you start the second phase. This is a slightly more complex phase. I'm just going to list you some of his attacks. He's got the little 4-hit string there where he turns black. He's got that strange uppercut there, which he does after a charge sometimes, and he does that kick as well. So after he does the charge, he has a little mix-up of what he could do. Most of them you can get away by evading. I think all of them you can actually, so evading is your best bet. If he turns gold and goes for his unblockable grab, you can jump away from that. So you literally just run away and jump from that. The other attacks I wouldn't recommend running away and jumping from, just because they seem to track ridiculously and like kick you out of nowhere. So yeah, this is a phase where you have to kind of wait. You see, notice I'm not attacking. It's best not to attack him basically, otherwise you have to get him down below 98%. I think it's 98.2% you have to get him to, otherwise. So what we're going to do, we're going to speed this up in a sec. So you're just going to see what it's like evading here. So I'm evading, running to the other side. It's quite boring. This lasts for about 3 minutes tops. So yeah, let's just quickly skip this. As you can see, it's quite simple. Even sped up, it's just literally run around from one side. He slowly turns around and does the same thing over and over. Lasts 2-3 minutes, and that's it. And yeah, we'll kick on with the next part of the phase in a sec. So eventually, after that 2-3 minute wait, dodge another attack or whatever, and then he will do this attack which you just can't block at all, and the screen starts shaking like that. Just looks like really poor graphics to me, but that's how you know you're doing alright. You take no damage from this attack. So you're still going to get your no damage at the end of it, and you get a checkpoint too. And this is a nice little bit where he literally just goes insane basically. You see him run up, set a dirty bang, like he's Machamp or something, yeah. And then he just goes in. Look, just bullet punches. Like he just doesn't care. Like, but it doesn't help that the other guy's just not even flinching, like, despite him going on a mad one. Nah, it's just peak times. It's peak times. So yeah, you got to mash X for that one. Just keep hitting X, and then you go again. But this time you mash Y. Just sat there mashing it. And yeah, you're not supposed to kill him as part of this phase, so don't get worried. I'm sure most of you have already played the game before and know what you're doing. So, and then after this bit, you want to go straight into the third phase. The third phase is nice and fun. My favourite part of the battle. So I run up to him at the start, just start slashing away, and then I evade into him because it seems to have the biggest iframe windows. Iframe windows where you can't get hit. If you see the quake on the floor and stuff on the floor, hit him. And at this point you want to stun him, and then you can run away, and you're almost guaranteed to get him to go into that attack where you can get the perfect parry. Here I get the perfect parry, and just watch his health. And then you just hit the buttons that come up on the screen. There you go. You take him down by about 100%. I think it's like 90% or something stupid. It's really good though. Really good way. I know the reason I did that is just because it looks pretty cool. I thought it was like something to talk about as well. So you can do everything without that. It's just a way to make it look a little bit more interesting, I suppose. Like, I want my videos to look a little bit more interesting than usual. So. Otherwise it'd literally be me hacking away forever and ever on then. So here what I do is I slash him up a little bit, so I get my gauge back to full, and now I go into Jack the Ripper mode and slash him up. This gets up your combo pretty well, and I think, I'm not even sure, to get a 2000 bonus, it might be 100 combo or something. You can use an extra pack if you want, just to get that combo, but I go for about, I think I get 76 in this. So there I just go and put some more fuel cell charge things. I think the electrolyte packs they're called. So I do that and get ready for this bit. Everyone knows this bit. It's fucking horrible. And because of the controller design, it is actually a little bit troublesome. I end up doing a claw just to get this done properly. So you need to get at least 3 of the 4 things, otherwise you get hit. And then for some weird reason he's like hiding behind it, and he comes and tries to hit you, and you just slash him up in the head. Chuck him into the debris. That's 20% gone, and you see he's gone from 200% HP to 60% now overall. and I do recommend having quite a few electrolyte packs for this, just because he goes into it again and you want that time. You want the time not to fuck up, otherwise you're... Yeah, it's just because of the controller design. Like if they made right trigger or RT, or yeah, right trigger, RT, R2, your slash button, then it'd be fine. But it's just the fact that when you slash with a thing, sometimes the stick moves again and it's out of alignment, so you have to hit like X or Y. So it's quite troublesome. But I think if they do make a sequel, which I'm sure they will, they need to incorporate a way to kind of change the buttons up, because it's horrible. I hate doing that. So there again, another 20% is down to 41.3%. This boss is nearing an end. I think you get down to about 12% or something. That's when it's all over and like you initiate the final cutscene. So what I do, run behind him when he's green, he's healing. Electrolyte pack. Slash him up. Do exactly what we did before. So you're getting up your meter here, so you can use your gauge. And there you go. Drag the Ripper mode. Initiate that now. Slash him up. And this should take him close to 12%. Around that. It's quite good. You can get higher combos by using more electrolyte packs, but I wasn't too sure how to gauge it, so I just played it safe. This should definitely get you the S. If not, just go for higher combos. And then here you go. He's initiated like... This is like the final bit of debris he chucks at you. You can... Usually you get notified by the way you've got to cut it. Can you see there's like a big line down the middle of that one instead of to the side, like a diagonal? That's how you know. So I just run away, run straight under it. This bit you get hit by, you can't avoid it. It does no damage obviously, so it's not going to harm your no damage rank. You spin the stick there, kick him in the face, and like the hugest hitboxes on his hands ever. Like if you ever miss that, it's just ridiculous. Like I don't know how you could. Y and B it. As you can see, we've got this coming to an end now. This is the final cutscene. As long as you don't mess up on the buttons, which I don't think you do, because I think it's the same every time, it'll be absolutely fine. Here you goes for a headbutt. I think you got mash X. Yeah, mash X. Whip the sword out, and then you got to cut up a pathway to his heart. Lovely. And thankfully your meter doesn't go down very quickly on that, so it's all good. You got lots of time. And then you grab his heart.